Hi friends, welcome to Tipsedge YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to discuss GKGS Mock Test Part 8, which are useful for all RRB, NTPC, Group D, SSC and all other competitive examinations. Now, moving to the first question. The famous Nasik Prashasti inscription is associated with answer Gautamiputra Satakarni. It is associated with Gautamiputra Satakarni of the Satavahana dynasty and was issued by his mother Gautami Balasri. It highlights his military conquests and administrative achievements. Found in the Nasik caves in Maharashtra, it is inscribed in Prakrit using Brahmi script. Now moving to the second question. Which dynasty is known for its contribution to Dravidian architecture? Answer: Chola dynasty. The Chola dynasty shaped Dravidian architecture, perfecting stone temples, towering vimanas and bronze sculptures. Their famous temples are Brihadiswara, Gangaikonda Cholapuram and Airavateshwara, greatly influenced by South Indian temple design. Now moving to the third question. The first battle between the British and the Mughals was answer: Battle of Buxar in 1764. The Battle of Buxar in 1764 was fought between the British East India Company and a group led by Mughal Emperor Shah Alam II, Nawab of Awadh, also called as Sujauddaulah, and Nawab of Bengal Mir Qasim. The British won, gaining more control over India. Now moving to the fourth question. The Sikh military order Khalsa was founded by answer: Guru Gobind Singh. Guru Gobind Singh founded the Khalsa in 1699 to defend religious freedom and equality, encouraging Sikhs to adopt the 5 Ks and uphold values of courage and justice. It transformed Sikhs into a militarized community dedicated to protecting their faith and opposing Mughal rule. Now moving to the fifth question. Which movement was launched after the partition of Bengal in 1905? Answer: Swadeshi movement in 1905. The Swadeshi movement was launched in 1905 to oppose the partition of Bengal by the British. It promoted the boycott of British goods and encouraged the use of indigenous products. Now moving to the sixth question. What was the main proposal of the August offer in 1940 by the British government? Answer: Dominion status after World War II. The August offer was made by the British government in 1940 to gain Indian support during World War II. It promised Dominion status after the war, the expansion of the Viceroy's Executive Council and the right of Indians to frame their own constitution. However, it was rejected by the Congress as it did not guarantee full independence. Now moving to the seventh question. Which constitutional amendment allowed reservations for OBCs in private educational institutions? Answer: 93rd Amendment. The 93rd Amendment Act in 2005 added Clause 5 to Article 15, allowing the government to provide reservation for socially and educationally backward classes, OBCs, scheduled castes, SCs, and scheduled tribes, STs, in private educational institutions except minority institutions. This led to the implementation of 27% reservation for OBCs in higher educational institutions like IITs and IIMs. Now moving to the 8th question. When was the Election Commission of India changed from a single member to a multi-member body? Answer: 1989. The Election Commissioner Amendment Act 1989 made the Election Commission of India a multi-member body by adding 2 election commissioners alongside the Chief Election Commissioner CEC. The first 3-member commission was appointed on 16th October 1989. Now moving to the 9th question. Who has the authority to transfer High Court judges from one High Court to another High Court? Answer: President of India. The President of India has the authority to transfer High Court judges from one High Court to another High Court under the Article of 222 of the Indian Constitution after consulting the Chief Justice of India. Now moving to the 10th question. The right to freedom of speech and expression can be suspended during which situation? Answer: National emergency under Article 352. Under Article 19(1) of A, the right to freedom of speech and expression is a fundamental right. However, during a national emergency declared under Article 352, the government can restrict or suspend this right under Article 358 and 359. The 44th Amendment Act in 1978 ensured that rights under Article 19 are only suspended if the emergency is declared on the grounds of war or external aggression, not internal disturbance. Other situations such as President's rule according to the Article 356 or elections do not suspend this right but may impose certain restrictions. Now moving to the 11th question. Which type of majority is required to amend the Indian Constitution? Answer: special majority. Article 368 provides for 2 types of amendments. One by a special majority of Parliament requires a 2/3 majority of members present and voting along with more than 50% of the total strength of the House. And the second one is by a special majority plus ratification by half of the states for federal structure related provisions. Now moving to the 12th question. In India, on what basis is the poverty line measured? Answer: consumption expenditure. India measures the poverty line based on consumption expenditure, which includes spending on food, clothing, shelter, education, and healthcare. Various committees like the Tendulkar Committee in 2009 and Rangarajan Committee in 2014 have suggested poverty lines based on the minimum required calorie intake and basic needs. Now moving to the 13th question. Which ministry is responsible for administrating the Members of Parliament Local Area Development Scheme MP lots? Answer: Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. The Members of Parliament Local Area Development Scheme MP Lots is administered by the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation MOSPI. Launched in 1993, it allows MPs to recommend local development projects focusing on infrastructure and basic needs. The scheme was suspended in 2020 due to COVID-19 but later resumed. The Union Cabinet extended MP Lots scheme for the 2021 to 2022 to 2025 to 2026 period, aligning it with the 15th Finance Commission's tenure. Each MP is allocated 5 crore rupees annually under this scheme. Now moving to the 14th question. What is the primary purpose of the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code IBC in banking and financial sector? Answer: to facilitate the resolution of stressed assets and NPAs. The Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code IBC 2016 ensures a time-bound resolution of insolvency for companies and individuals. It helps banks and financial institutions to recover non-performing assets (NPAs) efficiently by providing a structured insolvency process. Now moving to the 15th question. The first industrial policy of India was introduced in which year? Answer: 1948. The Industrial Policy Resolution of 1948 laid the foundation for India's mixed economy, defining the roles of the public sector and private sectors. It was later revised in 1956, emphasizing a greater role for the public sector in industrial development. Now moving to the 16th question. The term twin deficit refers to? Answer: trade deficit and fiscal deficit. The term twin deficit refers to trade deficit, which means imports exceeds exports, fiscal deficit, which means government spending exceeds revenue. When a country spends more than it earns, that is fiscal deficit, and imports more than it exports, called as trade deficit. It faces a twin deficit which can impact economic stability. Now moving to the 17th question. Which planet is known as both the morning star and evening star? Answer: Venus. Venus, the third brightest object after the sun and moon, appears as the morning star before sunrise and the evening star after the sunset due to its close orbit to the sun. Now moving to the 18th question. Which river flows through the Grand Canyon of India? Answer: Pennar. The Pennar River flows through Gandikota, Andhra Pradesh, known as the Grand Canyon of India for its stunning rock formations and deep valley shaped over thousands of years. Now moving to the 19th question. Which river is known for changing its course frequently? Answer: Kosi. The Kosi River, originating in the Himalayas, is notorious for frequently shifting its course due to heavy sediment deposition. This leads to flooding and displacement in Bihar, earning it the name Sorrow of Bihar. Now moving to the 20th question. Which is the highest peak in the Eastern Ghats? Answer: Armakonda. Armakonda, which is 1690 meters, is the highest peak in the Eastern Ghats, located in Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh, within the Paderu Mandal Hills. Now moving to the 21st question. What type of mountains are the Aravalli Range, India's oldest mountains? Answer: residual mountains. Residual mountains form through erosion where softer rocks wear away, leaving harder formations. The Aravalli Range, originally fold mountains formed by tectonic activity, became residual mountains as erosion reduced their height over millions of years. Now moving to the 22nd question. What is the power of a convex lens with a focal length of 50 centimeters? Answer: plus 2D. For calculating the power, the formula is power P equal to 100 by focal length. Here, the focal length of convex lens was given 50 centimeters. Therefore, P equal to 100 by 50 equal to plus 2D. Here, P is power in diopters D and F is in focal length in centimeters. Convex lenses, also called as converging lens, have positive power, that is defined in plus D. Concave lens, also called as diverging lens, have negative power defined in minus D. For example, a convex lens with a focal length of 50 centimeters has power plus 2D, that is 100 by 50. The answer is plus 2D. In the same way, a concave lens with a focal length of minus 25 centimeters has power 100 by minus 25. The answer is minus 4D. Now moving to the 23rd question. The motion of planets around the Sun follows which law? Answer: Kepler's first law. Kepler's first law, also called as law of eclipses, states that planets move around the Sun in elliptical orbits with the Sun at the one of the foci. Copernicus' heliocentric theory proposed that planets revolve around the Sun, but Kepler mathematically described their elliptical orbits. Now moving to the 24th question. What is the resistance of a 10 ohm resistor connected in parallel with another 10 ohm resistor? Answer: 5 ohm. The correct formula for the equivalent resistance of two resistors R1 and R2 which are connected in parallel is R equal to R1 into R2 by R1 plus R2. The answer is 5 ohm. Now moving to the 25th question. Which property of light causes a pencil to appear bent in water? Answer: refraction. Refraction makes a pencil appear bent in water as light changes speed and direction when moving between air and water. Now moving to the 26th question. Which law states that energy, mass, momentum remains constant in an isolated system? Law of conservation of energy, law of conservation of mass, law of conservation of momentum. Answer: all of the above. Law of conservation of energy means energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transformed from one form to another. Law of conservation of mass means mass remains constant in a closed system even during chemical reactions. Law of conservation of momentum means the total momentum of an isolated system remains constant unless acted upon by an external force. Now moving to the 27th question. What is the process of converting glucose into energy called? Answer: cellular respiration. Cellular respiration converts glucose into ATP, the cell's energy source, through glycolysis, the Krebs cycle, and the electron transport chain. Now moving to the 28th question. Where does the exchange of gases between air and blood primarily occur? Answer: alveoli. Alveoli are tiny air sacs in the lungs where oxygen diffuses into the blood and carbon dioxide diffuses out. Now moving to the 29th question. What is the normal pH of human blood? Answer: 7.4. Human blood is slightly alkaline, whose pH is between 7.35 to 7.45 or mildly basic. Now moving to the 30th question. Which organ detoxifies harmful substances in the body? Answer: liver. The liver filters and detoxifies harmful substances like drugs, alcohol, and metabolic waste, converting them into safer compounds for elimination. Now moving to the 31st question. Which organelle is known as the suicidal bag of the cell? Answer: lysosome. Lysosomes have enzymes that digest waste and damaged cell parts. If they burst, these enzymes can destroy the cell, earning them the name suicidal bag. Now moving to the 32nd question. What is the natural state of litmus in neutral solutions? Answer: purple. Litmus, a natural dye extracted from lichens, is purple in neutral solutions. It changes color depending on the pH of the solution, turning red in acidic solutions and blue in basic solutions. Now moving to the 33rd question. Which gas is used in fire extinguishers? Answer: carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide, CO2, is commonly used in fire extinguishers because it displaces oxygen, smoothing the fire and preventing it from spreading. Now moving to the 34th question. Which metal is used in rechargeable batteries? Answer: lithium. Lithium is the metal used in rechargeable batteries such as lithium-ion batteries found in mobile phones, laptops, and electric vehicles. Now moving to the 35th question. What is the process of metal extraction from ore called? Answer: smelting. Smelting is the process of heating ores to extract metals. Now moving to the 36th question. What is the main chemical in antacid tablets? Answer: sodium bicarbonate, calcium carbonate, magnesium hydroxide. Answer: all of the above. The main chemicals in antacid tablets are calcium carbonate, CaCO3, magnesium hydroxide MgOH taken twice and sodium bicarbonate NaHCO3, which helps to neutralize stomach acid and relieve acidity. Now moving to the 37th question. Which metal is used in making aircraft bodies? Answer: Aluminium. Aluminium is the primary metal used in making aircraft bodies due to its lightweight, high strength and resistance to corrosion. It is often combined with other metals to form strong alloys. Now moving to the 38th question. Which protocol is used to securely transfer files over the internet? Answer: SFTP, also called as Secure File Transfer Protocol. The SFTP Secure File Transfer Protocol is used to securely transfer files over the internet. It encrypts both the data and commands, ensuring secure communication. Now moving to the 39th question. Which unit measures the speed of a processor? Answer: Hertz. Processor speed is measured in hertz, typically in gigahertz, indicating the number of cycles per second the processor can execute. Now moving to the 40th question. Which protocol is used to send emails? Answer: SMTP protocol. Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, also called as SMTP, is used to send emails. It transfers outgoing messages from the sender's email client to the recipient's mail server. Now moving to the 41st question. Which of the following is not a programming language? Answer: HTML. HTML, also called as Hypertext Markup Language, is used for structuring web pages, not for programming logic like Python, Java or C++. Now moving to the 42nd question. Which command is used to delete a file permanently in Windows? Answer: Shift+Delete. This bypasses the recycle bin and removes the file permanently from the system. Now moving to the 43rd question. Which was India's first privately developed rocket? Answer: Vikram S. India's first private rocket, Vikram S, was launched by Skyroot Aerospace on November 18, 2022 under ISRO's Mission Prarambh from Sriharikota, marking India's entry into private space exploration under InSpace. Now moving to the 44th question. What is the name of the long-range glide bomb developed by DRDO? Answer: Gaurav. On August 13, 2024, DRDO successfully conducted the maiden flight test of the Gaurav long-range glide bomb, an air-launched weapon designed for extended range precision strikes by the Indian Air Force. Now moving to the 45th question. Which anti-radiation missile has been developed by the DRDO for the Indian Air Force? Answer: Rudram 1. Rudram 1 is India's first indigenous anti-radiation missile developed by DRDO. It is designed to detect and destroy enemy radar and communication systems, enhancing India's air combat capabilities. Now moving to the 46th question. Who were the recipients of the 2024 Nobel Prize in Chemistry? Answer: David Baker, Demis Hassabis and John Jumper. The 2024 Nobel Prize in Chemistry was awarded to David Baker for computational protein design and Demis Hassabis and John Jumper for AI-based protein structure prediction, revolutionizing drug discovery and biotechnology. Now moving to the 47th question. Which was the world's first orbital class reusable rocket and which company developed it? Answer: Falcon 9 SpaceX. Falcon 9 by SpaceX, the world's first orbital class reusable rocket, achieved its first successful vertical landing on December 21st, 2015, reducing launch costs and enhancing space access. Now moving to the 48th question. What is CAR T-cell therapy and how does it work in cancer treatment? Answer: an immunotherapy that reprograms T cells to target cancer. CAR T-cell therapy is a personalized immunotherapy where a patient's T cells are genetically modified to express chimeric antigen receptors as CARs. These engineered T cells recognize and attack cancer cells, making it highly effective against blood cancers like leukemia and lymphoma. Now moving to the 49th question. Who is recognized as India's first baby of Generation Beta born on January 1st, 2025? Answer: Frankie Remuridika Jadeng. Frankie Remuridika Jadeng, born on January 1st, 2025 in Aizawl, Mizoram, is recognized as India's first Generation Beta baby. This generation includes children born between January 1st, 2025 and December 31st, 2039. Now moving to the 50th question. Where was the World Economic Forum WEF 2024 held? Answer: Davos in Switzerland. The 54th World Economic Forum annual meeting from January 15 to January 19, 2024, held in Davos, focused on rebuilding trust. Key topics discussed in the forum are global security, economic growth, AI's impact on climate strategy. With 3,000 plus leaders from 125 plus countries, it aimed to foster partnerships and policy solutions. Now moving to the 51st question. Which Indian state recorded the lowest literacy rate in 2024? Answer: Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh reported the lowest literacy rate in India in 2024 with approximately 66.4%, highlighting the need for further educational reforms and literacy programs. Now moving to the 52nd question. Which city in India was declared the first UNESCO City of Literature in 2024? Answer: Kozhikode. Kozhikode in Kerala became India's first UNESCO City of Literature in June 2024, recognizing its rich literary heritage and cultural commitment under the UNESCO Creative Sites Network (UCCN). Now moving to the 53rd question. Who was appointed as the Chief Election Commissioner (CEC) of India in February 2025? Answer: Gyanesh Kumar. Gyanesh Kumar became Chief Election Commissioner (CEC) on February 19, 2025 by succeeding Rajiv Kumar. Sukhbir Singh Sandhu joined as Election Commissioner on March 14, 2024 and Vivek Joshi was appointed on February 19, 2025 as Election Commissioner. Now moving to the 54th question. Who is serving as the 8th Director of National Intelligence (DNI) of the United States? Answer: Tulsi Gabbard. Tulsi Gabbard was appointed as the 8th Director of National Intelligence (DNI) in 2025, overseeing the US intelligence community and advising the President on national security. Now moving to the 55th question. Who has been appointed as the new chairperson of SEBI in 2025? Answer: Tuhin Kanta Pandey. Tuhin Kanta Pandey has been appointed as the new chairperson of SEBI in 2025 by succeeding Madhabi Puri Bach. SEBI regulates India's securities and financial markets. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe to our Tipsedge channel. Practice link is given in the description. Comment your score after practicing. To download this MCQs PDF, join our Tipsedge WhatsApp channel. Channel link is given in the description. We are ready to tie up with educational institutions. Kindly refer if any. To download the PDF of all these MCQs, click on this icon. It will direct you to the PDF of 55 MCQs of Part 8. Thank you.